My name's Anthony Ortega. I was born in Watts, Los Angeles, 1928. I just wanted to be a musician. My mother was hesitant to buy me an instrument, but she did. At first I blew on the saxophone and nothing came out but a shriek. I was a little disappointed. As I started going to Jordan High School and playing in a band, I learned that the teeth go on top of the mouthpiece. I used to like to puff my cheeks out, but you're not supposed to do that. Dexter Gordon and all the well-known black musicians, they would take a break. They'd play for a long time. They would let us young guys go up and fill in on the intermission. We didn't get paid, but we just got to play and listen to them, and we learned a lot that way. Then the Korean conflict started, so we went over there and auditioned to be in the Army band, and we used to just play for the general in the morning, and then we had the rest of the day free. Then at night, I could go jam in the black clubs with the black musicians. One of the kids that was going to Jordan High School, he got a job playing and singing with the Lionel Hampton Orchestra. He said they're going to need another saxophone player. The band was getting ready to go back east, and so I asked Lionel Hampton, he'd call everybody Gates. Gates, am I in the band? And now, yeah, Gates, yeah, you're in the band. Be at the bus stop, we're going to be leaving there on Central Avenue. So then, okay, so that was it. That was officially in the band, but I never was really hired per se, you know. The black musicians, a lot of them in these states weren't allowed to go into the restaurant. I would take a list of what to order, and I'd take back it to the bus, and so they passed it out to the guys, and so then we got to eat. We had the night off, and so myself, Quincy Jones, one or two of the other band members, we were walking. A couple of cops came in their car, and they shined the light on us, and then they shined it on me and says, "What are you doing walking with these niggers?" Yeah, I said, "Well, I'm a Mexican." And then the other cop said, "Oh, that's the same thing." As far as I know, I'm the only guy who's dubbed all the horn parts on one album instead of having different players doing the. I was doing all of the parts, and that took about 12 hours with a little break here and there. Flute, tenor sax, baritone sax, clarinet, bass clarinet. Your New Dance was the best jazz recording for 1992 in France. Frank Zappa, that's just rock and roll, man. Let the good times roll, that's it. He had a clarinet part with notes, with that many lines on the notes, I mean, indicating how fast they were, and the runs going up and down like that on the clarinet. I couldn't believe it. I had to take the part home and practice it, you know. After that, I had super respect for Frank Zappa. I thought he was just a lucky rock and roller who made it big, but he was truly a great musician. And then Frank Sinatra, I got to tour with him. He treated the guys good, and you hear bad stories about him, but as far as I knew, he was a perfect guy. Tony Bennett, now, I'll say one thing about him, that in Lake Tahoe, he was a real nice guy. He invites us into his room there, and he had food set up, and everything. He would invite the guys in, real friendly. And then, about 5, 6 years ago, he was in San Diego, and so I called on the phone downstairs up to his room, and I said, "Oh, Tony, this is Anthony Ortega. I used to work with you." He opened the door and talked a little bit, and then so I was going to step in and continue talking. He closed the door. Like, you know, like he didn't want to let me in. And I thought, well, fuck you. Most guys play 45 minutes or 50 minutes and take a break, and maybe maybe take a couple of breaks in the whole night or whatever. But the way I look at it, I'm there to play, not to sit and talk. And you know, I'm there to play music, and so I take one break. And so the guys they're trained now. They don't even ask anymore. They say, "Hey, Tony, I need a break." And I said, "Oh, well, just go ahead and go. We'll go out without you, you know, or whatever." And so they don't want to do that, so they wait it out, you know. Content here. Play every Sunday. I've got the family. That's that. You know, I feel very fortunate. I want to be 90 years old, man. And still, you know, I've been very, very lucky, doing what I want to do all these years.